What's up? You rocking with Lil Marshall? We're gonna get some questions and get to know you.
Talk about the power of the moment.
The power of the moment is special. The power of the moment can sometimes be missed. But in my life, the more I focus on the power of the moment and lock in on the moment, it really makes life feel special. And I think it's important.
Do you believe in a God or creator?
I do believe in a God or a creator, and I spend a lot of time. Thinking about that. Some of my best days are spent thinking about that and researching that. Growing up, that was a prevalent thing in my life, and the thirst for the knowledge to know about like the afterlife and God and Jesus, and I had like a lot of questions on like hell at an age of like 15 and stuff, just not really understanding why some people go there or why people go there. So I would ask like people around me, like, so it's like I'll think of like a very evil person that I learned about in history, let's say like Adolf Hitler, and I'll like ask someone around me, like, you think he's in hell? You think he deserves to go to hell and stuff, you know? And the concept of hell at a young age just didn't really sit well with me. So like when it comes to like God and the Creator, some of my best days and some of my deepest questions and just knowledge that I want to know of had to do about the afterlife. And like the afterlife was like instilled in me like heavy throughout just my life, you know, just from the way I learned religion and stuff. The afterlife was very prevalent and stuff, so that kind of like birthed this thirst for knowledge of it, you know. And I spend even now 10 years later from when that began, I'm still spending a lot of my days still trying to be connected to the moment, you know, but really wondering like, yo, what's up with the afterlife, and are there like alternate realities, and where I'm at on my dreaming and stuff, and just getting into things like astral projection and learning about dimensions and stuff, you know. Yeah.
Was religion prevalent in your childhood?
Religion was prevalent in my childhood. So like as early as like 5 years old, I was fasting and like fasting from secular music and fasting from anything that didn't have to do with like the gospel and stuff. And obviously at that age, I mean, you do it because that's what you're instructed to do, but it's definitely like, you know. And I had a very interesting beginning when it comes to me learning about like Christianity, because that was what was like prevalent in my home, but the way it was taught in my home versus the way it was taught at other places that I would go was different, you know, I'm coming from. So it was more like, so like the afterlife, one of my favorite books was like Revelation. So like the afterlife and just certain things I learned about had to do more with like condemnation versus love. So once I kind of disconnected from like the God, not the God thing, but like the Christ thing, and brought it back into my life, I kind of felt like the love part more, you know, than like the condemnation part. And it was more of like just a relationship with Christ, and a relationship and a better understanding on what it means for Him to have done what he did for us, for the people, you know. So it was more like a love thing than like a condemnation thing. And I think the condemnation and the judgment can push people away, you know. And I was one of the people that kind of pushed away from people.
Describe your songwriting process.
So my songwriting process, I like to be in like an intimate space. I like to have like a lot of intimate time with myself. And songwriting, one song, sometimes it could be like a whole day. You know where I'm coming from? It could be like, I wake up, I go here, and I get like this amount done between like 10:30 a.m. and noon. Then I come back to it at like 2, And then I'm finally finishing the song at like 7 because I like to really sit with myself. I don't like things to really be amplified mentally. I really like things to be slowed down, and I like to really lock in and hear what the universe is feeding me and stuff, so I can come up with this beautiful art that I create when I'm writing a song. Then when I record and mix and master and stuff, I can amplify things mentally a little bit and kind of get more in my zone and in my element.
And do you dream? What are your views on that, on alternate realities?
So, do I dream, and what are my views on alternate realities? So I dream a lot. I'm able to remember a lot of dreams I had in my life, and alternate realities and stuff. Sometimes dreams can feel so descriptive and stuff. You really just kind of wonder, like, are you in like an alternate reality, or are you just dreaming, stuff like that. So like, it's something that's always been prevalent in my life, and is birthed like a thirst for knowledge of like just learning about the universe more, and different dimensions and the possibilities of alternate realities and stuff. So yeah, I dream and stuff, and I enjoy dreaming. It's fun, you know, especially when you really dive deep into your mind and dive deep into what it is that you're seeing when you're in this other state of consciousness.
Anything else you want to say?
Hope y'all enjoying Sorry in a Way. I wanted to get on here and connect with you guys some more, and kind of open you up into my mind a little bit more, and going to be releasing new music soon. And hope y'all enjoy Sorry in a Way.